Language Foundations Vocabulary Flashcards, helping you achieve understanding.
The act of contributing to the funds of a church or charity. Something offered, as a proposal or bid. Noteworthy new offerings for investors included several index funds. The verbal act of offering. Money contributed to a religious organization. The act of offering the bread and wine of the Eucharist. The act of contributing to the funds of a church or charity. Oblations for aid to the poor. Propose a payment. The Swiss dealer offered $2 million for the painting. Offer verbally. He offered his sympathy. Agree freely. I offered to help with the dishes, but the hostess would not hear of it. Ask someone to marry you. A usually brief attempt. Mount or put up. Offer resistance. Something offered, as a proposal or bid. Noteworthy new offerings for investors included several index funds. The verbal act of offering. A generous offer of assistance. Make available, provide. The bank offers a good deal on new mortgages. Present as an act of worship. Offer prayers to the gods. Present for acceptance or rejection. She offered us all a cold drink. Make available for sale. The stores are offering specials on sweaters this week. Make available or accessible, provide or furnish. The conference center offers a health spa. Produce or introduce on the stage. The Shakespeare Company is offering King Lear this month. Put forward for consideration. He offered his opinion. Threatened to do something. I offered to leave the committee if they did not accept my proposal. Given or giving freely. Saturday's child is loving and giving. The act of giving. Disposing of property by voluntary transfer without receiving value in return. The alumni followed a program of annual giving. The imparting of news or promises, etc. He gave us the news and made a great show of the giving. Natural abilities or qualities. Give as a present. Make a gift of. Give qualities or abilities to. The act of giving. Something acquired without compensation. What a communication that is about something is about. The state of being contented with your situation in life. He relaxed in sleepy contentedness. The amount that can be contained. What a communication that is about something is about. Satisfied or showing satisfaction with things as they are. A contented smile. The sum or range of what has been perceived, discovered, or learned. Something, a person or object or scene, selected by an artist or photographer for graphic representation. Usually plural. Everything that is included in a collection and that is held or included in something. He emptied the contents of his pockets. Make content. I am contented. Satisfy in a limited way. He contented himself with 1 glass of beer per day. The proportion of a substance that is contained in a mixture or alloy, etc. What a communication that is about something is about. A communication, usually brief, that is written or spoken or signaled. He sent a 3-word message. Send a message. Send a message to. She messaged the committee. Send as a message. She messaged the final report by fax. The property of holding together and retaining its shape. Considerable capital, wealth or income. The idea that is intended. What a communication that is about something is about. The choicest or most essential or most vital part of some idea or experience. A particular kind or species of matter with uniform properties. Shigella is one of the most toxic substances known to man. Material of a particular kind or constitution. The immune response recognizes invading substances. The real physical matter of which a person or thing consists. DNA is the substance of our genes. The use of language to perform some act. Act of giving in common with others for a common purpose, especially to a charity. A voluntary gift, as of money or service or ideas, made to some worthwhile cause. The effort contributed by a person in bringing about a result. I am proud of my contribution in advancing the project. Act of giving in common with others for a common purpose, especially to a charity. A voluntary gift, as of money or service or ideas, made to some worthwhile cause. An amount of money contributed. He expected his contribution to be repaid with interest. A writing for publication, especially one of a collection of writings as an article or story. Bestow honor or rewards upon. The scout was rewarded for courageous action. Benefit resulting from some event or action. Reaping the rewards of generosity. Strengthen and support with rewards. A recompense for worthy acts or retribution for wrongdoing. Virtue as its own reward. An act performed to strengthen approved behavior. Act or give recompense in recognition of someone's behavior or actions. Payment made in return for a service rendered. The offer of money for helping to find a criminal or for returning lost property. An offering of common stock to existing shareholders who hold subscription rights or preemptive rights that entitle them to buy newly issued shares at a discount from the price at which they will be offered to the public later. An offering of common stock to existing shareholders who hold subscription rights or preemptive rights that entitle them to buy newly issued shares at a discount from the price at which they will be offered to the public later. The investment banker who handles a rights offering usually agrees to buy any shares not bought by shareholders. Added to a regular schedule. A special holiday flight. First and most important. His special interest is music. Surpassing what is common or usual or expected. He paid a special attention to her. Unique or specific to a person or thing or category. The special features of a computer. Having a specific function or scope. A special, or specific, role in the mission. Adapted to or reserved for a particular purpose. A special kind of paint. A dish or meal given prominence in, e.g., a restaurant. A special offering, usually temporary and at a reduced price, that is featured in advertising. They are having a special on pork chops. A television production that features a particular person or work or topic. The last of a series of BBC specials on Iran is being shown tonight. For a special service or occasion. A special correspondent. A coupon that allows the holder to purchase 2 items, as 2 tickets to a play, for the price of 1. An offer of 2 for the price of 1. Offer by an employer to contract to pay an employee at a given rate. An offer made by someone who has rejected a prior offer. An offer of marriage. An offer of marriage. Something offered to an adversary in the hope of obtaining peace. Something offered to an adversary in the hope of obtaining peace. An offer of marriage. The act of making a proposal. They listened to her proposal. Something proposed, such as a plan or assumption. An offer of marriage. A proposal offered for acceptance or rejection. The act of making a proposal. An offer for a private bargain, especially a request for sexual favors. A task to be dealt with. Securing adequate funding is a time-consuming proposition. Logic. A statement that affirms or denies something and is either true or false. Suggest sex to. She was propositioned by a stranger at the party. A catalog listing the courses offered by a college or university. A formal written offer to sell securities, filed with the SEC, that sets forth a plan for a proposed business enterprise. A prospectus should contain the facts that an investor needs to make an informed decision. Someone who waits on or tends to or attends to the needs of another. Something that can be used as an official medium of payment. A boat for communication between ship and shore. Physically untoughened. Tender feet. Propose a payment. Hurting. The tender spot on his jaw. A formal proposal to buy at a specified price. Make tender or more tender as by marinating, pounding, or applying a tenderizer. Tenderize meat. Having or displaying warmth or affection. A tender glance. Used a boats, inclined to heel over easily under sail. Ship that usually provides supplies to other ships. Car attached to a locomotive to carry fuel and water. Easy to cut or chew. Tender beef. Given to sympathy or gentleness or sentimentality. A tender heart. Make a tender of, in legal settlements. Offer or present for acceptance. Of plants, not hardy, easily killed by adverse growing condition. Tender green shoots. Young and immature. At a tender age. An offer to buy shares in a corporation, usually above the market price, for cash or securities or both. Bridge. The number of tricks a bridge player is willing to contract to make. Propose a payment. Ask someone in a friendly way to do something. A formal proposal to buy at a specified price. An attempt to get something. He made a bid to gain attention. An authoritative direction or instruction to do something. Invoke upon. Bid farewell. Ask for or request earnestly. The prophet bid all people to become good persons. Make a demand, ask for a card or a suit or a show of hands. Make a serious effort to attain something. His campaign bid for the attention of the poor population. An offering made as an expression of thanks.
Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to become a part of our growing YouTube community and to learn English effectively.